When I was a young girl, the doctor said that I would probably never have any children. I had a childhood disease, which I got at 9 years of age. And so in my teens, a doctor felt like it was important for him to plot out my life. And with that verdict, he said I would never have any children. So when I married, imagine the pain of the conflict, because my husband and I wanted children. We knew that children were like arrows in the hands of a mighty warrior. We knew they were gifts from the Lord, and we desired that very much. We desired a family. We desired to be able to share from generation to generation the goodness of God.
As I considered the idea of being a father, especially in those young years, I was really excited about having children because I remembered those days when I was praying and saying, God, give us children.
Our firstborn was Anna.
When I was born with 7 major complications, and the doctors were getting ready to write out my death certificate because they just saw no hope that I would recover.
She was transported from the town we lived in Illinois, to the capital of Illinois to put her in a high-risk unit. And there in the ambulance, she died. They were able to revive her, but for 21 days we struggled to see if she would live or not.
I just stood there, just watched and prayed, and asked God to show mercy to our family and to that little baby.
And after 21 days, she was released from the hospital with the doctor saying that she was fine. Something happened in the course of the pregnancy with Anna. And later it became evident that this would be the pattern for all of the children. Because every time I was pregnant, my eyes would hemorrhage. And little by little, I would lose eyesight with each pregnancy.
My parents went through so much, just fighting for my life, a 3-week battle in the high-risk unit, working with the doctors, encouraging them to even just feed me. And just because of that, I saw their dedication, their determination, and they could have just said, you know, that's it, we've gone through too much. We're going to stop right now. We won't have any more children.
So 3.5 years later, imagine our surprise when the doctor said, yes, indeed, we were pregnant again. The doctors came in one day and said, you have to choose today between your baby or your eyes. I said, the choice is made. I choose my baby.
I can't imagine not having an opportunity to live and to soak up life and to experience all that it has with its ups and downs, but it's all worth it. It's all worth it in the end.
Lindy, our second-born, is a very artsy person. She likes pretty things, and she's very creative, especially with the dance.
The particular type of dancing that I do is interpretive dancing, which uses a combination of classical ballet, which I was trained in, and sign language and expression, just to bring people into the song. And I use these things so that I can communicate the message of the song.
Holly does not like compromise. She's like her mother in that regard. A cutting-edge person who wants to be authentic in everything she does, and she gives her whole heart to both the projects and the people she's working with.
The challenge of being the third-born is being blamed for everything. The joy of being the third-born is to blame it on others. I love music. I love to sing music. Music is my life. I love that our family sings music together. This semester, I'm furthering my education in music and learning how to write songs and produce songs and be able to express what I want through a song.
Remind me of this with every decision. Generations will reap what I sow. I can pass on a curse or a blessing to those I will never know. Oh, remind me, generations will reap what I sow. I can pass on a curse or a blessing.
We had the 3 older girls first, and what a joy to have this trio at home. I used to call it our own sorority. And I felt sorry for Tony living among all those girls. And then we had a 9-year gap, and God blessed us with 2 more children, Lydia and Connor. I always tell people their goodness and mercy because I figure they're going to follow us all the days of our life.
A big family is very fun and exciting. We are each other's best friends.
With my name, I could be a lawyer, a judge, a pastor, or lots of other things. What I love about baseball is Dad is one of my coaches on my team, and on the last tournament of last year in Coach Pitch, my coaches pitched to me and I hit 3 home runs in one day out of the park.
I like animals. They're fun. Love just to play with them and just watch him run. If I hadn't been born, the world would be missing out on my personality, my love for animals, my worship, and my smile.
The things I bring to the world are my personality, my athletic skill, my smarts, and my muscle.
Life is always exciting and you always wonder what's going to happen next. I love to sing and I love to worship. And I personally feel like that's my calling.
I told my mom the other day, I can't wait to be 30 because I'm going to be a dad.
It's really been fun. Part of the gifts that our family brings to the world that I think are unique is that the girls sing with me.
Keep your lamps trimmed and burning, keep your lamps trimmed and burning, keep your lamps trimmed and burning. The time is drawing nigh. Children, don't get weak.
When we moved to the Dallas area in the year 2000, after living here 9 weeks, we were voted one of the top 10 new Christian vocalists for all of the Metroplex. And we were part of a huge concert at Will Rogers Coliseum. That was fun. Girls have made a CD, we've done TV, we've done radio.
Time is drawing nigh.
Hearing my mother's story is just, it's always encouraging because it's the determination of someone who, despite circumstances, did what she knew was right.
When I hear my mom's story, I am grateful to hear, first of all, that she chose life. And it's sobering to think that if she didn't choose me, she didn't choose the ones that were after me, which was Holly and Lydia and Connor.
It's something to rejoice over, and yet we know that it's a struggle for daily life, to daily choose life, to not focus so much on what was taken away, but what was given.
I know I was born for a purpose and for a reason. I love the fact that my mom chose life.
My mom was courageous to lose her eyesight and brave enough to have her children.
I think that there's so much more to life than just existing. When I look at my children, I don't just see my children, I see generations yet to come.
In light of the many struggles that we had, I would have to say, without a doubt, I would do it all over again.
I tell people that my eyesight is temporarily impaired, while my vision is keen, because I am a woman of hope. I do see a lot more than maybe the average person, because I choose to see what's of great value. I find that every day I'm in a position where I choose life.